Hey guys, Chris here from Arbiter Studios, welcoming you back to the game development journey. 2021 has been a really challenging year for all of us, and that's actually the time when I started to set out on my game development journey by learning Unity engine, and I didn't even try to test out other engines like Godot or Unreal Engine. I just decided to myself that Unity was the way that I'm gonna go. 3 months later, after building several prototypes and completing many of the core Unity Learn courses, I decided to start my very first project, which is Crown of the Wizard, which unfortunately is still in development without any time frame of completion anytime soon. And at this point, this is where I also started my devlog on YouTube.
Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Shim.
Just to have a video journal of the journey. 4 months into the development of Crown of the Wizard, I actually decided to myself that I didn't want to be one of those game developers that tries to create the most amazing game ever after 4 years, and I'm sure we all know the story of Stardew Valley. Although that was a huge success, we can't say that everyone will have the same luck on this endeavor. So I decided to take a break from my main project and develop a game with a much smaller scope. October 2021 is when the idea of a zombie pandemic apocalypse came to me, and I quickly started the development of what is known today as Vaccination Outbreak. Vaccination Outbreak is an endless runner that was developed on Android. I decided to develop for Android because the statistics show that 70% of the world's population has an Android phone, and basically everybody has a phone and are open to play a simple game to pass time every now and then. The goal of the game is to keep on running from the vaccinated zombies while collecting vaccines, blow up vehicles, and killing zombies. I gave myself a deadline on the 31st of October for release. Considering how inexperienced I was at the time, I actually submitted the game to Google on the 30th of October without knowing that Google has an actual review period for the game before it can be published. The review period wasn't too bad though, because the game ended up being released on the Play Store by the 3rd of November. I'm just gonna share some numbers on the performance of the game since the release, and bear in mind that I spent no money on the marketing. So based on the report that I pulled from my developer console, for the month of November I acquired 41 unique users, which mainly consisted of friends or family and maybe a few people from the last video I posted on YouTube. In December of 2021, the game actually acquired 168 unique users. And I think that's huge for a game that had no marketing, or it did have some sort of marketing like on social media and stuff, but it's not paid marketing. So I believe that's pretty huge. And on the 1st of January, because this report is actually being pulled on the 2nd, 3 people installed the game. Throughout the December period, I actually released 5 different versions of the app. Several of them were for bug fixes. I actually added an achievement system so that you can level up on Google Play, and I also added a global leaderboard so that the game can be a bit more of a competitive atmosphere.
I've also started working on more miscellaneous tasks like rebranding my startup as Arbiter Studios. I made a cool logo for the startup, and I also put together an official website that basically hosts the privacy policy that I have to submit to Google, information about the startup, and the games that have been completed or are in development.
I came into 2022 feeling really confident about this startup, and now that I've completed my degree, I believe that I can focus all of my spare time into this startup. If you're also feeling really confident about this startup, then I would really appreciate if you could just go ahead and like this video. And sometime this month, I'll also be talking about the revenue that I made from the game and how you can also set up revenue from free apps. So you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to keep posted about that. And you can also click on the bell to keep up to date and get notifications on when I post that video. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.